big boy Buck is ready for his dinner. Are you ready? Okay. You ready, my smelly boy? Buck is a little extra smelly today, right? You extra stinky. You extra stinky today. It's so beautiful out today, guys. It kind of feels like spring, like a spring and fall mix. That's what it feels like today. It was in the high 70s. I'm wearing a sweater. I'm not even cold. I'm just wearing a sweater just in case if there's mosquitoes, which I don't see any, but just in case, because today was a pretty warm day. So I know the mosquitoes, they like to come out when it's like hot outside, but I don't see anything, guys. So maybe the mosquitoes are gone. Right, my stinky boy? Are the mosquitoes gone? I'm gonna try to zoom in so you guys can see his teeth. Let me see if I can zoom in when he bites. It's when he... I'm trying to make you guys see Buck's teeth, but it's hard because his teeth is little. They're not little, but they're little and they're like square, like rectangle teeth, yes. Oh, you dropped that apple on my side. Yep, right on my shoe. I'm gonna push some of the apples so you could get some. I see the squirrels coming. Let me push some of the things. My big boy. You hungry? Okay. Buck is enjoying his dinner. You're eating your dinner fast, baby. You gotta slow down. Eating those apples too quick. Too quick. I know, they're nice and juicy. He's like, yummy. You enjoying your dinner? Buck is enjoying his dinner. You enjoying your dinner here? Oh, get it. Good boy. Good boy. You're such a good boy. You ready for the rest of your dinner? You ready for the rest of your dinner? Okay, come on. I got grapes and butternut squash for my stinky boy. Today you're a stinky boy, so I'm going to call you Stinky. Okay. Bon appetit, Buck. Bon appetit. Okay. I'm excited because today I got to see him twice. I got to see him this morning. And I got to see him now for dinner time. Because all week he was like either showing up really, really late for breakfast or not popping up at all. But this morning he was on time. He was standing here waiting, which I was shocked. I was like, wow. I was like shocked when I walked over this morning, right? And of course for dinner he's always on time. For dinner, Buck is always here waiting. Always. Always. Right? But I don't want to jinx it. Let's not jinx it. So I'm not going to keep saying that because I don't want to jinx it. Where he's not going to pop up for dinner. Because that would make me a little like nervous, like worried. Like where is he if he doesn't pop up for dinner? For dinner, I'm used to seeing him all the time. For breakfast, I'm used to it that, you know, some days he comes, some days he doesn't pop up. But for dinner, I'm always used to seeing him standing here around dinner time. I just finished eating my dinner. So my husband was like, all right, go feed Buck because I'm sure he's waiting. I said, yes, he is. And of course, Buck is here waiting. Right, Buck? You standing here waiting. Look at that big belly. Today I put a lot of acorns in his bucket, and he actually did eat some. He left a few inside the bucket, which I just put the corn on top of it. I figure he could snack on the acorns tonight if he wants, if he doesn't eat all his corn. But right now he's been leaving corn behind. I made my husband install, I put the trail cam back so it's charged and ready to go. I put it back because I was thinking in my head, you know, just God forbid if there's a day that he doesn't show up for breakfast and dinner, I could look at the trail cam to see if, you know, if he's been here so I don't worry myself. Like I don't worry myself. So I put it back. It's nice and charged. I charged it. I put new batteries in it. Because that trail cam goes by, you charge it and you put batteries. It goes by 2 batteries. I mean, it has 2 batteries. It has regular batteries, like AA. And then you also charge it with a charger. What happened, baby? Is there mosquitoes bothering you? Baby, is there mosquitoes bothering you? These are the acorns I picked for Buck today. Look how big they are compared to the ones that are by my house. They're huge. Oh, I put like literally 15 in there for him. He ate some of them. But at least he has some for later if he wants. Because I know acorns are supposed to be really, really good for them around this time. So usually every Sundays, sometimes on Saturdays, I'll go for a walk with my son in the afternoon, early noon, like around 1, 2 o'clock. I'll go take a walk with my son around the corner. And there's a couple of trees around the corner from my house that they drop those big acorns, like really big. Like these acorns that I pick up are literally triple the size of the ones that come on my house. They're literally, the ones that fall on my property are so much smaller than those. So I figure he might like these because they're different from the ones that I usually give him, the smaller ones. Yeah, Buck is definitely going to rut. Look at his glands, they're getting darker. They're getting darker, and his neck is getting swollen, and he's extra stinky. So he's definitely into rut. In rut. Not into. He's in rut right now. So that could be why he doesn't pop up some mornings, because he's probably walking around looking for a female to come to him. Definitely. And I wouldn't be surprised that a few weeks from now, a female will show up, because she always does. For some reason, Buck does a good job attracting females to come to his home. He does a really good job on that, let me tell you. Every year, Buck gets like 1 or 2 does to come in this forest and hang out with him. Every year. He never has to go looking for the females. They always come to him. Every year. Right, Buck? You're a smart boy. He really is a smart boy. And now he's foraging. Looking for things to forage on. He's a piggy. He's been leaving corn behind, but I know he comes back at night to eat it, so... Really? You're going to use the bathroom right there? He's about to use the bathroom right here. I mean, it's a couple of feet away from the bucket, but usually he never does it that close. He's using the bathroom. He's doing poopies. Really? Thank you. Honestly, his poopies, his urine smells worse than the poopies. I'm not going to lie. His urine smells worse than the poopies. Like when he does his peepees, it stinkies. It really smells bad. When he does poopies, it stinks too, but not as bad as his, you know, as the other one. I had a good Sunday dinner. My son right now is napping. He fell asleep on my husband. So my husband is holding him while he's sleeping. But pretty soon we'll go back to our house. Like now when I go inside, I'm going to go back next door for a little bit. And then go back home. I feel like Sundays go by so quick. It's like before I know it, it's like the day already ends. I feel like the squirrels are like pranking me. Every time I hear the squirrels running around, it sounds like a bigger animal like walking around, but it's not. It's the squirrels like running around like down there. You see, there's like squirrels down there running around. So I hear the noise of the leaves, and usually it makes me and Buck look. Me and him, we both look when the squirrels are running around, because we're like, what is that? But it's a squirrel running around, and I'm always thinking like maybe it's another deer like down there walking, but it's not. It's a squirrel. Buck, you're literally right by the fence. Buck is right by the gate right now. And my neighbors are outside, the ones that live over there. Oh, I'm so full, guys. I am full. You know, Sunday dinner is the pasta with the sauce, chicken cutlets, veal cutlets, salads. All that food is so good, but then you feel stuffed right after. And I try not to eat too much bread because, you know, don't want to gain, like, I know bread can make you gain a lot of weight, so I try not to eat too much bread. And it's funny because, like, every other day my husband is bringing me a loaf of bread, and I keep telling him, like, stop bringing home bread. He was like, no, but what if you get in the mood for it? I'm like, no, babe, because then I'm going to eat it, and then it's, you know, too much bread is no good. It turns into carbs, and carbs turn into sugar. I was like, it's no good. So I'm trying to stay, like, not to eat healthy. I do eat, I'm not going to lie, I do eat bad foods too, but, like, fattening foods. But I try not to overeat it, you know, where I'm like, I don't want to overgain weight or anything. Since I gained weight after having my baby. Right before I had my son, months, maybe like a year before I had my son, I had a fast metabolism. Anything, I could eat anything and just stay skinny. Once I got pregnant, I had my son, everything changed. Now my body changed, but it's okay. Is he gonna poop again? I'm so sorry, guys. I usually try not to point the camera when he poops, so you guys don't have to see it. That was unexpected. I was not expecting that. That's his second time pooping. Well, you had a big dinner. You had 2 apples. You had a nice piece of butternut squash he had, plus grapes. So I'm sure all the food gave him like a little bellyache where he's like, all right, I gotta do poopies. Right, Buck? You gotta do poopies? I know in Buck, my neighbors are out right now from across from us, like the ones that live across. No, in Buck, he's gonna go be nosy and go look, because that's what he does. And then if he gets scared, he'll run right back to me. It's so funny. It is so funny. Like right now, he's listening, because they're outside. He might not walk all the way up to that trail over there. Like he might not do that trail, because if my neighbors are outside knowing him, he's not gonna want to be like seeing, you know? He tries to hide. Let's see if he jumps over. He might jump over. Sometimes he jumps over in front of me and sometimes he doesn't. It all depends what mood he's in. And he always looks back to make sure I'm still here. When he sees me, he's like, okay, my mom is still here waiting for me. I'm sure today is such a beautiful day. I'm sure some people are outside barbecuing and taking advantage of this weather, you know? It's gorgeous. Today was a really, really gorgeous day. I wish we would have ate outside too. It would have been a nice day to eat outside, you know? It's just the weather's so tricky because in the mornings, it's so cold. You know, people wouldn't think that it's going to be such a beautiful day like this. I'm sorry, guys. I went like this with the camera because I went to go look what's that noise, and it's a squirrel. I'll tell you, the squirrels, they prank me. They make me think it's like something else, and it's not. Buck, you just be nosy. You just be nosy. Tomorrow I'm going to give him the other pumpkin. I have another like small pumpkin for him. It's like a small medium pumpkin. Then I got a really, really big pumpkin. That one I'll give it to him next week. Because I want him to finish the little ones first. You know, I don't want to throw so many there. He still has 2 halves. That one he still has to turn around. There's probably seeds underneath that one. And then he still has that one that he's been chewing up. You can see all his teeth scrapes. The way he scrapes his teeth on it. I have a feeling right now he's debating if he should jump over or not. He's probably like, should I jump over or not? Let's see if he does it. Sometimes he does it in front of me and sometimes he doesn't. I notice he likes to jump over on my side when nobody's outside and nobody's looking. I notice like when I'm outside, my father-in-law's outside, my husband, he doesn't jump over. All right, everyone, I'm going to get going. Ooh, I smell him from here. That's crazy. I could smell him so strong, like that strong, musky, stinky smell from here where I'm sitting. And I'm sitting right by his buckets, literally. His buckets are right there. I'm sitting right here, and I could smell him really strong. So I'm assuming he's doing that to attract the girls, to get extra stinky for the females. But I will be back tomorrow morning. Hopefully he shows up tomorrow morning. I hope he's here at the same time he was here today. That would be nice, because that'll be so good, because then, I could see him, I could make my morning video, and we could start our daily, right back to scheduling, like regular scheduling morning videos. Because like I said, with him right now, he does things unexpected. Like some mornings he shows up, some mornings he doesn't. It's all up to him. It all depends up to him. It's really all up to him, guys, if he shows up or not. I know he's gonna eat the pumpkin. I was gonna go, but I'll stay on an extra few minutes. We could watch him eat the pumpkin. Because usually once I end the video, I literally, after 3 minutes, I go inside. So I see Buck the same time as much as you guys do. That's why I'll stay here for a few more minutes and then I'll go inside. Right, big boy? Now he's enjoying the pumpkin. I know Buck loves the pumpkin. The big one I have is 4 of those pumpkins that I gave him put together. But I have another small pumpkin like that. I'm going to give it to him tomorrow. Either tomorrow or Tuesday I'll give it to him. Maybe Tuesday morning. Because I'd rather give it to him a day that I know, in the morning, I could chill with him, All right, guys. It's okay, Buck. It's okay. Come here. Come here, Buck. Come here. All right, everyone. My in-laws are leaving. My brother-in-law is leaving. So I don't want to cause too much attention to over here to the area. Because then the kids are going to run over here. I'm going to get going. I will be back tomorrow morning with another video. If Buck shows up, we will see. If he comes, look, he turns around. When he don't want to look at nobody, this is what he does. It's so funny. When he doesn't want to look at somebody that's outside, this is what he usually does to my husband. When my husband's outside looking at him or talking to him, he'll turn his body around like that. It's so funny. He'll give my husband the back. All right, anyways, I'll be back tomorrow morning. Like I said, hopefully he pops up tomorrow. It would be nice, If he doesn't, I'm going to do what I've been doing all week. Put the food in his bucket and just see him for dinner time. So everyone, have a great evening and a good night. And me and this big boy will be back tomorrow morning. Ciao for now.